Hi, I'm John, and while I'm talking, I'm going to ask you to find a nice quiet place where you can lie down or just lay back and relax. The reason I'm making this is because we're all going through very difficult times. We are all in uncharted waters. Many of us would be at work. Many of us now find ourselves at home with children who would be at school while we would be at work. And we're worrying about our parents, our families, ourselves, our futures. It's a difficult time. And one of my skill sets as a hypnotist is to help people to relax and to calm down. So let's get started. And what I'm going to ask you to do is to just gently close your eyes and to begin focusing on your breathing. Just normal, everyday breathing, feeling the air as it enters and leaves. Every breath you exhale allows you to just relax a little deeper and a little deeper. And now I'm going to ask you to focus all of your attention on your eyes. Your eyes are the hardest working muscles in your body. They never rest. So just notice how pleasant it feels to relax all the muscles around your eyes, all the muscles behind your eyes, and do a good job of it. Allowing every breath you exhale to relax you a little more and a little more. And even your eyelids can relax. Even the tiniest muscles in your eyelids can relax. And I would like you to relax them to a point where you couldn't possibly relax them anymore. That's right. Relaxing them to a point where it would be most difficult to open them. They're just so relaxed. And in order to relax you even deeper, I'm going to ask you to go ahead and open your eyes and close them and go 10 times deeper. Every breath you exhale, every word I speak seems to just relax you deeper. Once again, I'm going to ask you to open your eyes and close them and go twice as deep. And it's probably getting more and more difficult to open them up. But try again anyway. If you can, fine. If you can't, not a problem. So open them, close them, and go deeper and deeper and deeper relaxed. That's right. And now I would like for you to begin to focus your attention on your arms and your hands. perhaps beginning to notice that your hands feel heavy, as though they're encased in cement, just so heavy that you wouldn't want to move them. Others might feel their hands lighter than air, as though they just want to float up all by themselves. Still others will notice one hand heavier than the other. You might also notice a tingling sensation in your fingertips. It's different for everyone. Just noticing. And now I'm going to ask you to imagine or picture in your mind the number 100. And it'll slowly begin to fade away. Don't do it yet. But when I say imagine the number 100, and then it fades away. And then you'll imagine the number 99, and it'll just fade away. And somewhere around 95 or 94, it'll just become difficult to remember the next number. And you can just let it fade away and just sink nice and deep into a comfortable state. So go ahead now. Picture the number 100 as it fades away. Continuing on. As your mind and your body begin to relax even deeper. That's right. And now perhaps imagining yourself on the most beautiful tropical beach. You can feel the sand underneath your feet. And you make your way down to the edge of the water and feel the coolness of the water as it swirls around and over your feet. You can feel the warmth of the sun on your skin. You know that feeling. A gentle breeze caressing you, making it one of those very rare days where it's just perfect for you. You look out over the water, and you can see the sun reflecting off the top of the waves for as far as your eyes can see. You can smell the salt in the air. You can hear the sound of the birds singing somewhere off in the distance. So relaxing, so comfortable. around you, and for the first time you realize that there's no one on this beach but you. You have this whole beautiful place all to yourself. And right next to you is a very comfortable chair. And you go and sit in that chair right by the edge of the water and sink comfortably down into the chair. Watching the waves come upon the shore. Each wave seems to relax you still deeper and deeper. That's right. Going deeper and deeper into that comfort. Perhaps you're beginning to notice that the deeper you go, the more comfortable you feel. The more comfortable you feel, the deeper you want to go. This is about relaxing. That's right. Just listening to the sound of the waves, relaxing you deeper and deeper. The warmth of the sun, the beauty of that beautiful blue sky. One of the many benefits of hypnosis is you don't have to do anything. You don't have to think about anything. The truth is, you don't even have to listen to me. Because what your conscious mind does right now is not at all important. It's your unconscious mind I'm speaking to, and it hears me. And one of the things that I tell all my clients is that when you change the way you look at something, it changes the way you feel about it. And in changing the way you feel about it, you change the way you feel about yourself. I have a friend, his mom has been sending him pictures every day of these elaborate dinners she's been cooking for herself. When my friend asked why, she said, "I have the time, why not?" We're all so busy during our lifetime, and this is an opportunity to take advantage. Perhaps there's a book you wanted to read, perhaps something you've wanted to study and were too busy. It's about looking at things differently, taking advantage of this time. Perhaps you have a hobby that you haven't been working on. Perhaps there are family members that you've wanted to reach out to and just haven't been able to. This is a good time to do things that you weren't able to do before. Many of us have been paying close attention to the news. I have too. But I'm also aware of how that stresses me out, how I become anxious So I limit the amount of time I spend listening to the news to less than an hour a day. There's a great many things you can be doing now. I would like you to think of some of the things you can be doing. Things that you've wanted to do, but just didn't have the time. So important at this time to stay in touch with family and friends. We all need a little uplifting. It is at these times that we get to see who we really are. It's at these times we need to be more compassionate toward each other, more understanding. It doesn't take any more effort to be compassionate and understanding than it does to get angry. These are times where we should be thanking our police officers, our firemen, our nurses, our doctors, the pharmacists at the drugstore. All of these people are scared too. We ought to be thanking them, don't you think? We ought to be kinder to each other. You know how it feels when someone says thank you. We ought to be doing more of that. We're all dealing with so much, and each of us dealing with it differently. Each of us having different things to deal with. I wonder if perhaps you might have a little more patience with your young ones. They're scared too. They don't understand. This is a time where we all get to see who we are. So reach out to someone. Thank those that are on the front line. They're all afraid, and yet they're all out there for you and for me. So relax now. Relax deeper and deeper. I'm going to upload this video to my website at jdhypnosis.com so that if you wish to listen to it again, you can. If you have family or friends that you think might be helped by this, feel free to pass it along. There are other videos there also you might enjoy, like the progressive relaxation. I wish you all the best. We will get through this. We'll do it together. We ought to do it together. It'll be easier for all of us if we do it together. Looking out for one another. Helping each other. So I'm going to leave you in this trance now. And the last thing I would like for you to learn today is that when your unconscious mind is ready, it'll take you out of the trance all by itself. You don't need to do anything. Just relax and enjoy this. I wish you all the best, and I will be making more videos in the near future. I hope you find them helpful. I hope you find them useful, and I hope you share them. Thank you.